jab or you throw your hooks behind him. Not just that one right hand and stay in square for all forward. Come on. Come on, baby.
Okay, Chris, you ready for round 2?
Yep.
Okay, listen. Round 2. I'm letting you out the cage now. I want you to creep.
Here you see Pacuiao coming forward, lands a beautiful straight left hand high on the neck of Algieri, followed by a beautiful right hook, which I think the right hook did more damage. Then he kind of caught him with a forearm, but Algieri was already headed down. Legs are tired. Fatigue is showing up. Not so much as devastating from the one punches, but devastation from the fact of that punch and fatigue with it. That right hook was a great shot right on the chin.
Accumulation of punishment. And Algieri comes back for the 11th round.
Algieri said that he wonders where the quit comes from in the other guy. He doesn't think about quitting, and he's had 6 different chances in this fight than on the canvas.
And he's about to get another one if he keeps that head high like that.
Telling him in the corner, you can get out of the cage now. I'm sure he wants to.
It's like turning a wolf out of the cage in the bear pen.
Exactly.
The day the fight was announced, some critics on the web said odds should be 50-1. Odds should be 20-1. There were other outrageous numbers floated around. As of a couple days ago, the last time I checked, betting odds were about 7-1.
I saw as low as 6-1. So they kept dropping.
Went back up apparently in the last few hours as bettors here got in their money on Pacuiao.
Smart money.
Smart Pacuiao. He has fought a perfect fight for his purposes.
An exceptional fight, Jim. And I tell you, you knew he was focused. Yesterday, I heard his manager, after they came by and spoke to me, and Michael Kahn said, yeah, the guy right there, we might, if he looks good tomorrow night, we might look at him down the line. And if you would have seen the look that Pacuiao gave Jesse Vargas, it almost had me in shock. I was like, wait a minute, Pacuiao, he's not talking about now, he's talking about later. But Jesse wasn't looking, and had Jesse been looking, we probably would have had to separate him.
Wow.
That's how focused Manny is.
Well, Freddie Roach has said that he wants Pacuiao back down at 140 pounds, where your fighter Jesse Vargas fights, by May of 2015. And forever thereafter. In Roach's mind, the days of fighting as a welterweight are over after this. This, of course, assumes that there's never to be a Floyd Mayweather fight. If that were to somehow materialize, then the going back to 140 falls by the wayside.
I mean, if guys like Bradley and Algieri can't compete with you, then the only boxer, pure boxer who makes sense is Mayweather, in addition to all the other reasons that people want to see that fight.
Deep breath, baby, deep breath.
Last round, Chris. Last round, baby.
Breathing, breathing.
Rolling those two again. Let that hook come right back, man. Hooks for your bars.
Your uppercuts, they're there.
Oh, just don't let that right hand stay square.
Chris, why don't you look at me? We got one more round. I want you to creep on him, step around him, and give me that body shot and that uppercut and hook, okay? The 6 is open for you, okay? I want you to creep on him here and stay on his ass. We got one more round. You're in shape. Champion lifestyle. Chris Algieri show. Stay on him this round. I want...
Let's go. Let's go.
3 minutes to go.
Final round.
Manny flashes Chris Algieri that spectacular Hollywood smile as he gets ready to try to knock him out one more time.
And I think they just had a small clash of heads.
There's a swelling just under the left eye of Manny Pacuiao. almost imperceptible, but it's there. Perhaps a tiny compliment to Chris Algieri's right-hand leads earlier in the fight. There have been 6 knockdowns, and Pacuiao has looked at times spectacular. So I don't think the narrative is going to be, oh, he didn't get a knockout, if in fact Algieri somehow makes the final bell. More likely the narrative is going to be Pacuiao's power was largely back.
Looks that way to me.
Good uppercut by Pacuiao and a hard right hand by Algieri. Pacuiao took Algieri's hard right hand in such a way as to once again suggest that the knockout strategy was a faint wish. There's another hard right hand by Algieri. Pacuiao's a little bit more open in this round as he drops his hands and tries for a knockout. Now Pacuiao's got his guard back up. And comes out of it looking to land again.
See that chest, baby. See that chest, Chris. See the chest, baby. See the chest.
Algieri moving and moving.
The hard thing about it for Chris Algieri is Pacuiao's movement is just as effective as Algieri's movement. So when Algieri goes to attack Pacuiao, Pacuiao makes the same move or same type of move that Algieri makes when Pacuiao attacks him. So it makes it just as difficult for him to hit Pacuiao as it is for Pacuiao to hit him.
The distance between this and fighting somebody like Ruslan Provodnikov is about the same as the distance walking from here to Siberia. It's a long, long way. $30 to go. There are no moral victories. Finishing the fight isn't going to do all that much for Algieri's reputation, particularly since he's been down 6 times. The academic discussion of whether the water in the corner figured into 2 of the first 3 knockdowns probably won't mean much after this. A lot of power, a lot of Pacuiao.
Hey, T, give me a water.
So Manny Pacuiao scores 6 official knockdowns of Chris Algieri en route to what will almost certainly be a nearly historically lopsided unanimous decision win. And let's take a look at what happened mostly to Chris Algieri in the fight. Round 2. Algieri was under wraps and still trying to box at this point. It was ruled a knockdown, even though to our eyes it appeared that the slip on the water was at least as much a factor as the punches that Pacuiao landed. Then round 4. Pacuiao lands an uppercut to the throat. Round 6. Here comes knockdown number 2. And still in round 6, knockdown number 3, and another knockdown on which the water in Pacuiao's corner was at least a partial factor, as Algieri tried to point out to referee Gennaro Rodriguez. Round 9, no question about that. That is a classic I hit you in the mouth knockdown. Still in round 9. And Algieri, still damaged from the preceding knockdown, took a knee there. So that was 5 knockdowns at that point. And then the final knockdown came in the 10th round at just about the moment when Tim Lane was telling Max Kellerman that the strategy was going to be for Algieri to knock Pacuiao out in the next round. And now Dionysia Pacuiao conducts some kind of ceremony over her son as Manny Pacuiao kneels in the corner to pray. And we'll go to Michael Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Venetian Macau Hotel Resort, we go to the scorecards. Levi Martinez scores it 119-103. Patrick Morley has the same score, 119-103. And Michael Pernick scores it 120-102. All three judges scored for the winner by unanimous decision. And still WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacuiao.
So if you said to yourself, well, Algieri's boxing style is going to be a problem for Pacuiao, I think he'll win, but he won't knock him out, you bet the unanimous decision, you're an incredibly lucky person right now. You weren't figuring on the 6 knockdowns. But Algieri survives to the final bell anyway. CompuBox numbers. And we'll see the degree to which Manny Pacquiao dominated Algieri here. Landing 121 more punches. Throwing exactly 200 more punches over the course of 12 rounds. Landing at a significant